I have a real problem with trying to explain to people the connections that there are between what I'm writing. I have them in my mind, and my mind works, the hyperlinks in my mind work better because they're kind of in parallel. But when I have to write it out in a text, I put all these hyperlinks in, and I doubt that people follow them, and I doubt that they see the connections that I see. But to me, they're obvious. I think if you did go to one of my posts, like one of the linking posts where I'm trying to link ideas together, this recent one, what did I call it? Out of the silver screen into the silver nitrate. Silver nitrate's a chemical they use in photography. The links are there. The links from theosophy to yoga, Sylvian Bruno, Lewis Carroll, the American Civil War, those things will all be there. And Lewis Carroll's mind was such that he doesn't mention Blake. I don't know why, because there's so much about Blake that seems to be almost implicit in what Lewis Carroll is writing, that I just find it incredible that that you don't hear about connections. But there's a really interesting connection there between Blake and the way he wrote his America prophecy, and things that are kind of, they appear in John Muir as well. This game has been going on for a long time in literature. And presumably university students, literature students at university learn all this, don't they? The links are all there. I need to talk to people that know a bit about this and have got time to go and look and read and come back and talk again and go away and look and read and come back and talk again. People that have got the kind of brains that are interested in that and can do that and have been doing it. I mean, evidently Terence McKenna was doing it. He was so incredibly good at talking about it. It was off the cuff. It was all in his head. I just wish I had books. I wish I had books, a place to work, place to read, a proper computer to use. The computers at the internet down here are crap. I need proper writing tools. I mean, I was all through 2009 till 2014, I was using Tech, Donald Knuth's awful fucking program. It was how not to write a computer program, how not to design a computer program. That thing is just terrible. But anyway, I spent a lot of my time using Tech, just thinking about how much better it could have been designed if he'd thought a bit about language, and if he hadn't been on this I don't know what he was on. He was on some kind of obfuscation exercise to prove that parsing was an impossible problem. So I'm complaining. I need decent tools, decent computer tools, and I need people to bounce ideas off, people with the kind of mind that sees value in this. And my daughter got a first from Cambridge in I think English and history, but she doesn't seem to have any interest in this, or she has nothing to say about any of it. Which is really weird. I mean, I don't know what's going on with my daughter. I feel really total disconnect from her, and kind of sad about it, because there were times when I wrote to her, I saw things that she'd written. Somebody sent me something she wrote about a wind farm near where she lived. I can't even remember the village that she used to live in. Linton. They were building a wind farm near Linton, and she produced an argument against it. And I remember reading it and thinking, wow, I'm really impressed by the mind that this child has. I don't have to worry, she's being properly educated. Next thing I know, she's going to Cambridge, and I don't know, is somebody trying to prove something to me because of what I wrote on that foundation parts 1, 2, and 3, and said I wanted to provide my daughter with a proper education, so they sent her to Cambridge and fucked her. I'm not very happy about that. But anyway, I need to talk to people. It's nice that people here are making a real effort to talk to me, but there's a culture thing here. I've been doing this for years now, thinking about it, doing it. I've been thinking about it all my life. I've been drawing these connections. It's only when I got to Bolivia that I had the chance to really write about it properly. But there was an essay I wrote just before 2008 or 2007, an essay on time, which got kind of messed up. It's not how I remember it. I remember it that I had a quote from a poem by that Australian poet. About time. Anyway, it's not how I remembered it when I found a copy of it, but it's close to it. He had a book of poetry called Poems the Size of Photographs, and his name has just left my mind. Les Murray. And that quote disappeared from the essay. I don't know what's going on. I wondered sometimes if maybe somebody was editing my stuff when I'd made some copyright breach, because I quoted the entire poem, because the poem is only about 6 lines. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't know what's going on. Well, I think these things. Oh, I'm just paranoid, I guess. Anyway, I'm looking at the connections there in my mind. I realize they're not there on the page, and they're not there if you don't follow the links, and you don't really listen to what these people are saying, and you don't listen to the lyrics of the songs. And I'm assuming that people do that, and God knows who has got the time to do that. I mean, that would be a fucking miracle if anybody was watching this. But you see, you've made me do this. I go over it again and again and again and again, because I don't have any communication. I don't get any feedback from anybody. It fucking drives me fucking mad. And my fucking daughter says she'll give me £20 and then I can fuck off. I mean, God almighty. What the hell is the matter with you people? I'm speechless. I'm getting angry now, so I'm going to stop this. But God almighty.